Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are actually going to have very interesting discussion. Please watch the video from the beginning up the end. And please, if you have not yet subscribed to this platform, please subscribe. And also remember to put a notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these interesting videos that actually will be coming directly to your screen. Yes, the Travel Commando has been in position to construct the house of Grandma in 18 days. 18 days. And when that house was actually complete, it was actually remaining a few touches here and there, and that is what took for them some few days again, to complete Aolo house and the perimeter wall, and also planting the trees. Yes, so I would really want to say a very big appreciation to the Travel Commando and his team, and also good people who have been in position to support, that project of Cocoa. We really do appreciate you. That is not actually what I'm going to talk much about today. Today, I'll be in position to address some issues. Some people actually contacted me and they are asking me a lot of questions. For example, one person contacted me and was actually asking me several questions. Why I released a video yesterday supporting Daniel. Sometimes there are things that you don't need to wait for people to tell you. There are things you need to see with your eyes. But when you start listening to everybody, then you start developing conflict of interest. In today's video, I'm going to say it the way it is supposed to be said, according to me. I am not going to listen to anybody on the issue of this young man called Daniel. I have my own reasons. Daniel must be having his issues, problems, weakness, and here and there. But also we need to understand that Daniel lacked somebody who could actually raise him well. His father left this world. His mother left when he was still young. And I'm not very sure whether the people who were taking good care of him were actually able to impact a lot of wisdom and knowledge in him, guiding him here and there. Because a man of Daniel's age with no proper guidance, most of those category of children cannot be in position to do what Daniel was able to do in that construction site. And I can assure you that in that construction site, a person that the Travel Commando actually operated with very easily is actually Daniel's. Even when there was too much pressure, too much pressure, with that age of his, with little knowledge from school, he was actually able to work with that pressure. Daniel is among those children in the village who used to visit grandma even before the travel commando going there. You know, he could pass at grandma's place. Of course, some people might be too surprised what I'm talking about. The people that you have been positioned to see, the ones who are talking about Daniel and crucifying him, they were not in the village. You know, they were not there. And the person who used to visit once in a while is Daniel's. And there is no way those boys are going to help grandma when they are not in the village. If grandma right now is to have a problem, a person who can easily help is Daniel. And those boys will just come later to join. A person who will be in position to save you first. A person who will be in position to save your life first. That's a key person in your life. I would really want to urge our good people. Let's open our eyes. Daniel might be having his own problems, but was for the sake of Coco. Even if Coco does not want Daniel's there. But when she gets a problem, he will be there. He's a family member, and he cannot ignore Coco. That I want to assure you. People will talk whatever things they will talk. You know? People will speak anything about Daniel. I want to bring to your attention. When you're a child that does not have hope in life, people will always tend to minimize you. Let me tell you, a lot of these individuals are minimizing Daniel. Because they almost look at him like he was a failure in life. Those days when we used to grow up, you know, when I was a young man, most of my cousins who used to be in the city, when they could go back to the village, some of us, you even feel like hiding yourself. People want to swell around and, you know. But let me tell you, God will remain God. People can be in position to minimize Daniel. But let me tell you, there is a way God does things. Don't be surprised that a man who is going to stand very strong in all of that entire family might be Daniel. Might be Daniel. People have been in position to observe what Daniel has been in position to do. From day one, he was the translator to the travel commando. And people want to rubbish that he has not played a role in the construction of that home. I feel deep inside my heart that it is actually not right. Not right. Everybody will talk whatever things that they want to talk. I will stand to my point. I am not bringing all this to divide this family. But also these other boys need to respect Daniel, that he played a very, very big role from the first foundation. The first block that was put in that home, Daniel was there. And very early in the morning, he would be there. So there is no need to come out and rubbish what he has been in position to do. Yes, everybody might not love you, might not like you. But let's first look at what this young man has been in position to do. Even if these boys were not to come to the village, Daniel was still going to perform the task the travel commander has given him. Let's fast forward watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strong. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip, and then let me come back.
That's enough. Hi, Daniel. I'm very happy that we have water in the tank.
Yes, water is there.
Wow. It rained a lot or just a little?
No, it didn't rain a lot, just a little, because you can see the water is not yet so much water.
Somewhere here?
Yes.
Somewhere here. But you see, now Grandma can get clean water, yes, and enjoy. This is very fantastic. All right, then prepare to take Masekeso to school. Yes. I want that to be the first thing we are doing today, because that is very important. And then today we'll clean up the compound. This is what we'll be doing, guys, cleaning up the compound. And Daniel will take over the kitchen. Yes. Any donation that will come through me for Grandma, he'll take over now. The kitchen and what?
Kitchen.
Solar. Yes. Solar panel. We need to pay at least watchman. Right now they are watchmen. They come.
No, yesterday they didn't sleep here.
Okay.
Some issues that happened yesterday.
Some issues? Yes. Home issues?
Yes, family issues. I will explain to you.
Hey, they don't want you here.
Yes, exactly.
Now why?
And I will just explain to you.
Hi.
Sad.
Alright guys, you know already some family members are trying to push this guy out. Probably they have their own agenda. That's why I don't want to use close family members to be working in this home. I want to get strangers from outside to come and work here.
So,
you see, this wall is a statement.
Very carefully from the words that actually come from the travel commander. He has been in position to observe himself a lot of things that were actually happening in that compound. You know, Daniel might be a distant relative, but in most cases, by the way, sometimes even people who are close to you may not be in position to help you. Goko was in need of help, and the help did not come from the family members. It came from an outsider, that is the travel commander. What the travel commander has done to Goko, none of the family members were able to do it. You know? They were not able to do it, but he did it. You know? With the support of our good people outside there. I know Daniel has his own challenges, his own weakness, and the rest. But that should not give people rights to say it does not deserved even just to step in that home. You know? Because you have very close relative to Goko, and you have a feeling that you have authority to say Daniel should not be stepping in that home. What authority do you have? You know? These ones who are calling them, those opportunists, those two boys, the opportunists. What authority do they have? When Grandma was struggling, you know, where were they? Where were they? You know? Where were they? That's the question I'm asking. I can assure you those boys you are seeing, even just to buy for that granny, just salt, they have never done. Salt, they have never done. You know? All of them, those two boys, they opportunists. And they think they can outsmart Daniel. But I can assure you people are watching. The biggest problem we always have here in Africa is minimization. Somebody will want to look at you and minimize you to the worst level. You know? When you look at Daniel very, very carefully, even himself, when that the travel commando visited that home, even Daniel himself, he was lacking clothes. He was lacking clothes. You know? I feel the pain that boy has been in position to go through. I feel it. You know? And it is not only these two boys who are minimizing Daniels. Not only. Some of them I cannot even say here. And if I'm to mention them, most of you will even be shocked that even the person who you have been seeing is also against Daniels. Let me tell you, even if probably Coco does not want Daniel to be close with her, you know, even if could be right there, a person who will run very fast to help Goko is Daniel. Is Daniel. And I can assure you the person Brian is free with is Daniel. You know? Is Daniel. Not those two boys. A person Brian is free with and he can have a conversation with is Daniel. Not those two boys. That one I'm very sure of that. And when Brian comes back from school, a person that he will be having conversation with is actually Daniel's. These other ones, they will not be there. So now, who is supposed to be there to monitor Daniel, to monitor Brian when he's back from school? You know? That is why I'm saying, Daniel, even if Coco does not want Daniel to be there, you know, I'm just saying, let them allow at least Daniel to be coming and visiting and he goes back. Even if they don't want him to enter in that house. You know? Because now there are people who they feel they're entitled for everything. That house was not built for these boys. That house was built for Grandma and Daniel. I mean, that Grandma and Brian. You know? Let me tell you, they don't have any authority to even open their mouth. Just being a family member, you know, people are just keeping quiet because of respect, probably. You know? But for the travel commando to say that he wants to bring people from outsiders, the outsiders, to come and work in that home of Coco, he has seen a lot. You think these other family members are happy to see Coco sleeping in that house? You think they're happy? You know? Most of them are not happy. Already one of them was complaining about the latrine. You can imagine all of them, they have failed to dig latrines in their homes and they still want to come to the compound of Grandma there because, you know, that the latrine, because of the latrine. You know? What type of mindset is that? And one of them was feeling bad because the latrine was being demolished. What have you been doing all those years? You have separated from the main home, you have produced children, but you still want to go share a latrine. Here, it's not working. So actually, don't be fooled with these boys. Me, I don't see anything in them. I don't see. Now they have disappeared from the village. Do you think even they are calling Grandma to say hi? Do you think they're doing that? You know? And I can assure you, whether they don't like Daniels to go there, Daniel will keep on visiting that place. You know? The biggest problem is that jealousness is too much. You know? But let me tell you, if God has blessed you, nobody can stop it. Nobody. You know? Nobody will stop the blessings that is going to Daniels. Nobody. Nobody. Because people have been in position to see. You know? People have been in position to see what that young man has been in position to do. Daniel has gone through a lot. Even in that home, probably where he's staying, things are not well. But because he has no choice, he has to stay there. You know? When you're a child and you don't have your own parent with you, people will take you for granted. You know? And now, this is not the time people should distance themselves from Daniels. The people right now he has that are actually very close to him are the subscribers. You know? The subscribers are playing a very, very big role. Probably even more, you know, not even more than even his close relatives. The support that he was able to get from the subscribers, it means a lot to that young man. And I see it. Because me myself have been, you know, I faced hard time when I was growing. You know, you walk kilometers, you take 1 hour and like 45 minutes walking on the road going to school. And somebody who will be in a better school, you know, when he comes back to the village, looks at you like a fool. But let me tell you, there is a way God will always bless such children who gambles in life, who try all their best amidst all the circumstances. When God opens for them the door will be open for real. My warning to the very, very close relative to Daniel's. The boy you might be minimizing, the boy you might be mouthing, might be the one to help you time to come. Be very, very careful. You know? Look at, for example, look at the travel command. His life was challenging. His life was so smooth. He went through a lot. He went through a lot. But people who claim that they were enjoying life like this you know, this Pablo nonsense, for them they thought their life was high. God paved the way for the travel commando, whom probably people were minimizing in the village and calling him all sorts of names, including abusing his eyes. But the way God does things, nobody can predict. Right now, he's the one helping people in the village. He's the one everybody wants to run to. These boys who are about mouthing Daniels, watch your tongue. Watch your tongue. I have seen children who have gambled in life. Their life looks very, very miserable. They look like children that the society has abandoned. But when God opens for them the doors, they flourish. Let me give you an example. There was a boy that I studied with. This boy comes from a very, very poor home. He had only a mother. A mother. when we joined high school, this boy came with only one shirt and one short, no, and one trouser. You know, not even, it was a short. You know, you can imagine the school uniform for primary, you are using it to join O level. A school uniform for primary, you are using it to join O level. You know, he has no he has no pens, no books, nothing, no mattress. Let me tell you, there is a way God does things. That boy, as a class, we picked little man. Every child or every student in our class donated to him one book. You know, one book. Everybody one book, one book, one book, one book. He was a very happy boy. Then we gave him also pens. The owner of that school decided to sponsor that boy for his education. And let me tell you, in his primary, he was the best in a whole district. But because he comes from a very poor home, they did not even give him government sponsorship. They did not. They did not. And the owner of that school comes from the same district where this boy comes from, and pick interest in the boy. That how comes a very bright boy who have performed so well in our whole district did not get government sponsorship. I want that boy here. So the day the mother of that boy brought him to school, he had a shirt and a school uniform and a old uniform. You can imagine. The owner of the school gave him new school uniform. That was in 3 days, 3 or 4 days. But he was sharing a bed with actually the person you are seeing talking. As I speak today, he is one of those best doctors in this country. Yes. Yes. You may want to hear it or you may not want to hear it, but it is the truth. He's now a doctor in this country. And he participated in the operation of the 2 twins that had joined themselves together. He participated in that operation. Do not minimize people in your life, especially those ones who are suffering, because the future cannot be predicted. The boy I'm talking about right now, their home that everybody used to call all sorts of names, it is now the home that is shining in that village. Some people may want to listen to it. You may not want, you may even say it is a very useless story. But I've seen some of the things with my eyes. And the Daniel people are talking about those boys, those opportunists are crucifying. That very Daniel might be the one to help you with time. You cannot predict the future. You cannot. You cannot. A lot of boys who are actually struggling here in Africa, most of them are the ones who are very bright. Most of those children who are struggling, they are the ones who are very bright. Very, very bright. But because they don't have the chance, they don't have the chance. So those ones who are minimizing Daniels, be very, very careful. You know, be very, very careful. The home that you are seeing is very bushy. As we speak right now, you will be very surprised what will be standing there with the time. Yes. Yes. And there is that possibility already. There is that possibility. Let me tell you, a boy who have grown up like Daniel and was able to keep proper records of the activities that was happening in that construction site of cocoa. It is a sign that if handled well, Daniel can do something much better and powerful. Me, I see it. I am not here just to praise him, but I'm here to say that it is possible for Daniel to be a better person than who he is right now, if given proper system and guidance. There is time for everything. There is a reason why the day the travel commando went to Coco's place, Daniel appears. There is a reason. How comes that no other person appeared? You know, there was a woman who appeared and she left. Daniel came. There is a reason why God brought Daniel in the limelight. There is a reason. There is a reason. You know, God has ways of doing things. And we may not be in position to understand his ways. But I can assure you, there is a reason why God brought Daniel. And if you look very, very critically, the travel commando loves Daniel. Whether people want to talk, and they talk, and they talk. But also, he does not want Daniel to have problems. But he loves Daniels. It's the reason why he was saying, but why? 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 He is feeling it for Daniel. I always used to watch that boy very, very keenly. I could actually feel for him. Even when people see some little help goes to him, they are very hungry with Daniel. Some of those things I cannot just be in position to say it here, because I don't want to cause issues in that family. I don't want to be part of that story. But I would really want to urge these two boys. Fighting Daniel and bringing him down will make all of them go down. The first person to step in that home and who was very close to the travel commando is Daniel. Whether people want to bring all the stories in this world, it will still remain that the travel commando and Daniel, they played a very, very great role. And the travel commando was a key person, followed by Daniel. He stayed in that construction site from day one up to the last day. Let's learn to be respectful. I feel what that boy is going through. You know, when you're alone and everybody's talking about you, everybody's talking whatever things they want to talk, I feel it is not right. People will criticize me, they want to criticize. People will say whatever things they want to say. For me, my eyes is open to see that Daniel, he has played his part. And even if people don't want him, let him go in peace. Let him go in peace. And even if there are those who don't want even to listen to him, there are people who will listen to Daniel and they will hold his hands. I can assure you, out of 20,000 people who watches these videos, 1 or 2 will see something and will help him. It is not good to rush to judge people. Daniel needs guidance. And Daniel needs somebody that he can listen to. He is not 100% perfect. He has his shortcomings. He has his own challenges. Please, let us give Daniel a chance. Please. I really, really, desperately feel what that young man is going through. I feel it. I feel it. I have been in position to see people talking about Gaity podcast or Gaity, the small boy like a stick, that he was having a conversation with Daniel. You come out and give us the proof. Come out and give us the proof that actually Daniel was talking to the small boy like a stick. Come out and you give us the proof. But if you cannot provide that, then to me I feel that is rubbish. I was actually very, very glad that Daniel came out and was condemning Gaity for trying to separate him with the travel command and the family of the travel command. I was actually very, very pleased. That young boy openly, I can say he need help. He needs. I'm not here to campaign for him, but I see it. I see it. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Well, let's watch this clip of Daniel, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strongly. very, very strongly. Let's watch this clip.
With JT podcast. Guys, I'm telling you in front of the camera, for the people that are watching me, I am against that person. And people used to say also that he have been calling me. And also, if you are watching this video, you JT podcast, I am against you and you're a devil to me, because I've been seeing your reaction since before. You are against Marwa, and I'm a real family of Marwa. That's why, that's the reason of this live. And this is not the family issues and family matters. No. I'm not related to that, because me and my heart, I'm very, very clean to people, and I'm very, very clean to my family. Even though they're saying whatever and whatever, guys, my heart is very, very, very clean to everybody. For you to, and for you people that are saying that I'm correlating with JT podcast, I'm shaming JT podcast on my life, that I am not tolerating with JT podcast. Please, JT podcast, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Remember that I know my background. I know where we started, and I know what is going on. So if you're watching this live, and if, because imagine that person have been watching my videos and commented there, like to show people that he's on my side. No, that person is not on my side. Guys, that person is not on my side. And I want to ensure, and for the people that are saying that, give me an evidence. Let us know the evidence that shows that I'm with that person. I used to communicate with him through a call, and I can see you are on this live. Please, I'm telling you, my friend, it's better you go. I'm not tolerating with you. You don't know me. You don't know my story. You don't know my background. And I think you know the way you are. I think I know the way you used to abuse people on the social media and acting that you're on my side. My friend, I don't know you. Please. I don't know you. Give me a peace. Give me a peace of mind. I can remember where I will not be ready to see that I'm losing my blessings because of you. So please, leave me alone, my friend. I know my background. I know where I came from. See, my father is writing here where I'm sitting. It is not because I loved. And I think you have been following the story. You have been following the story.
Yes, so you have listened to Daniel. He's actually rejecting gaiety or the small boy like a stick. He has come out clearly to reject him, and he does not want anything to do with gaiety, because he cannot turn against the family of the travel commander. So those ones who have been saying that he has been talking with gaiety, you come out and give us evidence. Yes. For me, if somebody can actually come out and do that, I will not hesitate to make a video about Daniels. I will not hesitate. Because me, a person who turned against the travel commando, you would have touched the wrong button. You know? But don't come out just talking. Give us the evidence that you are actually very sure of what you are talking about. You remember very, very well the fake village leader, when he was saying that somebody sent him the money, and that money was supposed actually to give grandma, the person that money he was supposed to give according to him. I'm not even very sure whether he had the money or not. But him, a person he wanted to contact was this Chacha. You know? Was Chacha. Me, I will not be surprised that that man is the one talking to Gaiety. I will not be surprised. But because he wants to spoil for Daniel, because they are jealous of him, I wish them the best. I wish them the best. As per now, I will stick to my words. And actually, I will not change anything. Unless something happens. But as for now, Daniel is still a young boy. He needs guidance. That is it. To me, that is what I feel. Wewe, you know, you can see me laughing, but what is in my brain right now is today I don't want even to talk badly about some people, but I'm just trying to hold it. But I'm just trying to hold it, but you know, by the greed is a problem too. A lot of us Africans. And I was actually very happy when the travel commando told them that actually what is disturbing you guys is poverty. And it is very true. You know? Now when you see somebody is trying, something is changing about somebody, you want to pull them down, you want to greediness. You know? But God will see them through. What they can actually do is to reunite and sort out all the things amicably. But if they are going to start listening to so and so, to so and so, to so and so, it is actually going to be a very, very serious problem. And them chasing Daniel from that home is actually not going to help them. There is nothing Daniel is holding that can stop the progress of all of them in that home. There is nothing. You know? Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Thank you so much, my good people. And I really wish all of you the best. And please don't forget actually to put a notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these interesting videos that will actually be coming directly to your screen. Thank you so much, my good people. Please come again to watch more of my videos. Probably, if what I've said has not gone well with you, you know, I was just also saying and giving my opinion. You know, please, some people might end up attacking me on my WhatsApp. These days, when people want to attack me, they don't go to the main channel, to the channel. They come to my WhatsApp. You know, I've never seen that you are stupid like this. I was like, please, you leave me alone. Somebody, because I made a video talking about Daniels and the brothers. No, I've never seen that they are stupid. You know, the problem, some people fear, you know, people fear to be told. That's where the problem is. You know? And such people, I don't even reply them. Because they will always be there. Out of like 3,000, 5,000 people who watch that video, at least 1 or 2 people will say whatever thing they want to say. Yes, but that is life. Yes, but really, me, I've said my part. And I really appreciate you, my good people, for actually always supporting this platform. I really want to send a very special greetings to all my good moderators. Please, thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing everything possible to ensure that our conversation here always flows. Thank you so much, my good people. And I really, really do appreciate all of you. And a very special greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. And a very special greetings to you, Johnson. You know yourself, big up to you. And much respect to you. Blessing every time. I really appreciate all of you are good people. And also, very special greetings to all my good people watching me here in Africa. Thank you so much. And I really, really, really appreciate all of you. Thank you a million times. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. Today, actually, we are going to have one video because today I was actually doing something. and I failed to get a time to do the first video, but right now, please enjoy this video. And also I want to say a very special happy Sunday to all of you, my good people, and happy Sabbath day to all of you. Big up every time, and thank you so much. Please come again to watch more of my videos, and I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. May God bless all of you and bless you abundantly. Big up every time. Thank you so much.